Alright, today we're looking at our intro to factoring. So factoring, we're going to be starting in standard form and going to factoring form. So with factoring form, we're actually looking for the length and width. So we have it in standard form, we're working backwards to build our rectangle. So what we know about this, if I build my rectangle, I know that I still have my x squared here, which would be my x and my x, and I have 8 down here. I have 8 ones. We have lots of options for the x's. So to get 6, we know we add them together. So 1 plus 5 is 6, 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 plus 3 is 6. So what we're looking for is to fill these two numbers in. So what two numbers will multiply to give me 8? So if I know I have 8, I know that 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 4 is 8, and that's it. So if I'm looking at these are the values. So if I do plus 1 and plus 8, that gives me 8. This will be 1x and 8x. That's not going to give me 6x. So what I can say is that working backwards, I can figure out that I can do x plus 2 and then x plus 4. So it can have an extra 2 on this side, an extra 4 on this side, and we know that will give us 2x and 4x. Well, so it's giving me a length of plus 2, a width of plus 4, and then that plus 4 and plus 2 will give me that my total 6x's, because we know that 2x plus 4x will be 6x. So factor form, when I write it as in factored form, it's going to be x plus 2 and x plus 8. So what we're really looking at, my notes here, we're looking at the numbers, the multiply to the ones. So it multiply to the ones, and add to the x's. Alright, so multiply to the ones, add to the x's, and this is our length and our width. So we need our length and width. So these are the three things that we're looking for here. We're looking for the length and the width that'll give us our ones, but add to the x's. So we know that the length and width, 2 times 4 will give us 8, and then 2 plus 4, when we fill this inside, will give us a 6. So if we look at the second example, so our steps, we need our length and width. So length and width, we need to multiply to the 1. So multiply to 36. So now we know that I need my length and my width. I need to multiply to give me that 36. So we know that 36 is here, and our x squared is here. So it's going to be x plus something, and then x plus something. So we figure out two numbers that will multiply to 36. So we can say, well, I can list my factors of 36. I can say, well, 1 times 36 is 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 6 times 6. Every one of these numbers multiplies to give me 36. Now, I also want to, so I found all of them. Now I want to add to 15. So we want to add up to give us 15. So, well, 1 plus 36 is 37. 2 plus 18 is 20. So we can cross them off. 3 plus 12 is 15, so that works. 4 plus 9, 13. 6 plus 6 is 12. So now we know that we have 3 plus 12 is 15. So we found our numbers multiply up to 36, which is here. And if I say I have x plus 3 and x plus 12, I can fill in my box, and it's going to give me 3x and 12x. So that'll give me my 15x, and then to write our factored form, factored form. That's when we list it out in our length and our width. So it's going to be x plus 3 and x plus 12. So we're trying to break down that the 15x into our length and our width. That'll give us numbers that multiply to give us 36.